I moved to LA. You know what I'm saying? Just to switch my energy up, move to LA. You know what I'm saying? I'm in LA paying $15,000-$16,000 a month just on crib. Yeah, I was getting money. How you say? What you had? Blue? What you said?
Yeah.
What you said? You had blue? What is it? Blue blood?
Blue blood.
Is that blue blood?
That blue blood. You gotta spin it. You know, it's,
like,
yeah, blue
yeah,
blood. Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? So I had that blue blood. So I'm out there just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking up a check, but I'm fucking up a check. I'm smart with the money, but I ain't smart with the money at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just doing all type of shit, blowing money on cribs and just, we getting kicked out of cribs and I gotta get a new, it was a lot of shit going on. So I came back to the city and I got a spot in Alpharetta. You know what I'm saying? And all these cribs I was in, I was bringing all my niggas. I was bringing like my team, my nigga. We were just, you know what I'm saying, living life and shit.
How large was the members? 7
to 8 people in one house.
Say less.
Just thugging, just, you know what I'm saying, big mansions in the hill. You know how that shit go.
I get it.
Yeah, and I was doing that for a long time. I just recently, probably 4 years ago, I started doing it. So I was like, okay, I need to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? But going back to Alpharetta, Mom Dukes was a part of my business for a long time. And, you know what I'm saying, you know, you got that relationship with your mama when you know when she upset, you know when she got in feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's your mama, you connected. So it was at one point where Mom Dukes was always just frustrated and just, you know what I'm saying? Like her mood was just off.
Y'all Wi-Fi wasn't connected.
You know what I'm saying? We wasn't beefing. It was just, she was just real antsy and just, you know what I'm saying? So I asked her one day, I was like, man, what's up? Like, you been real, like, yada, yada, yada. And I remember exactly where I was at that moment. Changed me forever. I was outside the crib on the front porch, and I was like, you know what I'm saying, what's up with you? And she was just like,
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Let's keep it real. Everybody's carrying something. Pressure to perform, to provide, and to keep smiling through it all. But you can't keep that bottled up. That weight gets heavier if you never let it out. Therapy isn't just for when you hit rock bottom. It can help you build better habits, set boundaries, deal with stress, or just understand yourself a little better. BetterHelp makes it easy to start. It's entirely online, designed to fit into your schedule. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/funky today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/funky.
and she was just like, if you keep this up, what you doing, you gonna go broke, right? And it hit me like, oh, because her tone, you know what I'm saying, it was dead ass serious. She ain't never said no shit like that. Because it was at one point, bro, I ain't check a bank account in like 2 or 3 years. I was just
splurging.
If my card worked, I'm using it. If I got cash, I'm using it. I never knew how much money I had for a long time, but I knew I was making money because I was seeing the deposit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, a check going, you know what I'm saying? So I was just blind to it, but I ain't know nothing about business or finance. I ain't know shit. I was just like, I'm getting money, I'm gonna spend the money, you feel me? So when she told me that shit, outside the crib, it was one of the moments where I ain't get nervous. I was calm. You know what I'm saying? It's some real shit. Like, any other nigga be like, oh, they start going
what
crazy.
You mean,
what you, hey, what you know what I'm saying? I was like, you serious? You know what I'm saying? She like, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. I had 2 accounts. One account I barely had money in, you know what I'm saying? It was just like an extra account. And we had the main account where all the money was going through.
Right.
And I remember telling her, I said, okay, cool. I said, the money that's in the original account should make sure my bills is paid. Don't let me get, you know what I'm saying? Don't have me out on the street.
Right.
I'm gonna take the other account, just give me all the information, whatever I need to know, and I'm gonna turn this shit back up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know how I was gonna do it. I ain't know shit about business. I ain't know shit about credit. I ain't know shit.
How old were you?
This was around, I was like 27, 28.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not too long. Well, now it's a little long, you know how that shit go. But I was around that age, and I just hit the ground running, bro. Like, as soon as she gave me that information, first thing I did was got on YouTube and how to understand business. You know what I'm saying? How to understand credit. What is credit? How does shit work? How does shit work? Boom, 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 boom. And I was in that rabbit hole for like a year and a half, 2 years, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like, once I understood what this shit was and how this shit worked and how the music business actually worked.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because I thought it was just music. You know what I'm saying? I knew there was a business aspect to it. But I had to finally step the fuck up and be about my business. You know what I'm saying? And I took that and I just went on the goddamn journey of just trying to be the best businessman in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you go through trials and tribulations and learn the shit, you know what I'm saying? And I stayed down, I stayed in the studio. I knew the studio paid the bills.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Hit records pay the bills. Like you said, niggas get a hit in that shit.
Yeah.
Hit records pay the bills as far as my career, like, you know what I'm saying? My path. So I stayed in that motherfucker. I kept dropping. I kept touring. I kept dropping. I kept touring. Because all this shit is compound interest at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? All these songs is assets, you know what I'm saying? They stack on top of each other. And after a while, you know what I'm saying, that 5 gonna turn into a 10, that 10 gonna turn, you know what I'm saying, and keep going. And I just stayed down, bro. You know what I'm saying? I tried to just gather as much information as I could when it came to business. And I told me and my business partner, we looked at the major label system and we tried to break down all the aspects of it, like what this department do, what this department do, what this department do, how this shit actually work, who really getting to the money, who is in control of the money, and how this shit really moving around.
Correct.
And it took years to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? And by doing that, I stayed down and got all the information, and I'm still learning to this day. I know a lot now, you know what I'm saying? I'm on top of my shit, you know what I'm saying? But to this day, I'm still learning, but at that time, I stayed down while I was still recording music, still doing shows, and still trying to keep my name relevant and hot.
Yeah.
I'm learning the business. And then 2017, I don't want to get these dates fucked up.
Yeah.
2017, 18, when lottery came. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And turned me the fuck up.